Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Meredy here, and today I am here to show you what I have left of my Offbeat Limitless kits and all the layouts that I made with them and what my plans are for the rest of this kit, because there's a lot left. So I'm going to start by showing you what I have left and what my plans are with that. So I have a bunch of branding strips and just like little strips of paper that I cut, a couple tiny little scraps, and then 3 good sized scraps. And I love this paper, so I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm definitely just keeping all of this together. I'm gonna store this in a 2-gallon Ziploc bag, like the ones that your kits come in. I'm gonna store all of this stuff together as a kit so that when I want to work with these again, I can easily pull them out and they'll all be together. I do have 2 of these pieces of paper that I had pulled out of my stash during the month of April when I was working with these kits, and I gutted these papers to use just that exterior to match some of my layouts. So this matches really well as cardstock, so I'm going to leave that in there. And then I decided while I was working with this kit that I just really loved the Cedar House line. So I actually bought 2 more sheets of paper from that line. The herringbone one, it's just wood grain on the back. And then this cool one, it's also wood grain with a little plus pattern on the back. It's little tiny plus crosshairs. So I bought those 2 sheets of paper to incorporate into my kit because I'm almost out of paper and I have a lot of things, but I just loved this line so much. I probably should have just, yeah, I don't know. I loved this Cedar House line. It was very masculine and nice. I have a handful of trims left that I'll keep with this. A lot of ephemera left because there was 1 ephemera pack in the kit and 1 ephemera pack in the essentials kit. So I've got tons left to play with. A couple half pieces of the film strips. I did a good job using up those. I've got my alphabet, of course. I've got my buttons that I didn't use. I've got a few phrases from making the best of it left. I've got a little bit of this 49 and Market ephemera pack left. I'm actually gonna move it out of this to store. I'm going to put some of it in one of these clear plastic envelopes. I will link these envelopes in the description of the video. I sort my pictures and ephemera and stamps and all kinds of things in these clear little envelopes. But I'm gonna put this paper, I'm gonna cut the top so it's not all bulky and folded. I'm gonna trim the top off. And I'm gonna save both of these pieces in with my scrap paper from this kit, because I can easily use those as layers. I just never got around to it this month yet. Same with this. There's a few more acetate pieces, just, you know, an assortment. I'm just gonna throw them in to one of these other bags. I don't mind that I'm mixing all of the embellishments together because I'm gonna store this all together and use this all together in the future. And again, I'm gonna trim off this top part and stick the little scrap in there and this big piece back here. So like I was saying, I'm gonna use these all together and store them all together, so I don't mind that they're all mixed together. And then I have all of these laser cuts that I used some of them, you know, but I have a bunch that I didn't use. I'm not gonna punch them out of the backing because they're so fragile. Some of these have tiny little cuts, and I don't want them to all get caught on each other. So I'm gonna leave them in these backing carrier sheets and just put that right in my kit too. I think I'm going to cut these down though, because this is frustrating here. I'm just gonna cut these apart and slide them into here, so they can not just be flapping around. I threw out the packaging bag from them and they're already cut apart in so many little pieces, so that's just easier. I can use this as scratch paper for whenever I need scratch paper again. So then I'm just gonna store this whole kit back in my stash in a Ziploc bag. But that's what is left. I think I used a lot of it. I know it looks like there's a lot of embellishments left, but this kit was packed, you guys. Like, this was a really, really full kit when we designed it. So I have got this that I can work with when I feel like working with this color scheme again. I'm kind of tired of working with it now because, you know, I've been working with it for a month, but I can get lots more layouts out of that. Alrighty, now for my layout share of what I made this month, and altogether I made 8 layouts. One of them was a double pager, so 9 pages with this kit, and I feel like that was good. Out of a kit, 9 pages is good, and I still have a lot left to work with. So let me just start showing you what I made. So the first layout that I made was this Explore Camp layout, and all of these layouts that I'm about to show you have process videos, and I will link the playlist in the description of this video that you're watching right now. So I have this Explore Camp layout, and the second layout that I made was my son. It just says love you. I'll just kind of title them by what they say. This layout, and it was my son at Family Pictures. And I just love all the ephemera and pieces that were in this kit. I could really embellish my layouts beautifully and make my photos shine. This one was a layout called Checkup, with an ophthalmologist checkup of my other son. And I love this heart wood piece that I used. There's still some of those in the store right now, and it just was perfect with this paper. Or at least there's some in the store when I'm making this video. This layout, Just Us, about my son and my husband who travel to his soccer games that are about 100 miles away. So they often go together, and I don't get to go because I stay home with the other 2 kids a lot. And All That Awesome in One Kid, my son's pictures. He was almost 8 years old. And then Culinary Dropout, which is a restaurant that we ate at, and they have these cool signs that you can stand under. It has the arrow pointing down, so mine says Life of the Party. My husband says Dad Bod because he's standing there with the baby. My sister says Goat, and my brother-in-law says The Fox. They're just funny. So we love that restaurant. And then The Good Life with Mr. Beast bars here, documenting my son's love for YouTube and candy. And then the 8th layout that I made is this double page layout, which could read just fine as 2 single page layouts, but it's a double pager. And yeah, I got a lot done, a lot of pages done this month, I feel like. So thank you guys for following along. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can feel free to leave a comment. There's lots of links in the description of this video for different things, that questions you might have. The answer might be in the description of this video. But thank you guys so much, and I will be back in just a couple of days with our May unboxing video, where I'm going to unbox our May kit and show you what pictures that I plan on working with in the month of May, and also show you mixed media that is going to match that kit, that I think matches that kit. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye.